Over 2,000 years ago, Stoicism emerged as a profound school of thought aimed at helping individuals navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life. Imagine facing daily struggles, not with frustration or despair, but with a calm, unshakable strength. This is the core promise of Stoicism, a way of approaching life that transforms how we handle adversity. Rooted in practicality, Stoicism doesn't preach detachment from reality, but instead encourages us to meet challenges head-on with reason, patience, and resilience. In a world where stress and uncertainty often feel unavoidable, Stoic principles provide a blueprint for maintaining clarity and composure. This philosophy teaches us that we can reshape our responses not by controlling external events, but by mastering our reactions. As we explore the principles of Stoicism, you'll discover how these timeless strategies can empower you to live a more fulfilling, resilient life. One where calmness and strength become your greatest allies in any challenge you face. Number 1. The impact of everyday choices. In the intricate tapestry of our lives, it is often the smallest daily choices that weave together to shape our character and determine our future. Each decision, no matter how seemingly trivial, carries the weight of potential, influencing not only our immediate circumstances, but also the person we become over time. By embracing this understanding, we empower ourselves to act with intention and purpose, aligning our choices with the principles of Stoic philosophy. Consider the moments that arise each day when we are confronted with choices. We can respond to anger with understanding or surrender to frustration. We can choose to act with diligence or succumb to laziness. These pivotal decisions may appear inconsequential in the grand scheme of life, yet they form the very foundation of our character. It is through these everyday choices that we cultivate resilience, compassion, and strength. Greatness is not a result of dramatic gestures or monumental achievements, but rather the cumulative effect of consistent, mindful choices. The Stoics understood that the path to virtue is paved with small, deliberate actions taken in the face of life's challenges. When we consciously choose to embody virtues such as wisdom, courage, and self-discipline in our daily lives, we gradually forge a stronger and more virtuous self. Being mindful of our decisions means recognizing the opportunities for growth that lie within each choice. It is about taking a moment to pause and reflect on how our actions align with our values. This mindfulness cultivates a greater awareness of our motivations and reactions, allowing us to choose responses that resonate with our true selves, rather than impulsively reacting out of habit or emotion. As we navigate through the intricacies of life, let us remember that our power lies in our choices. By consistently choosing actions that reflect our Stoic virtues, we can gradually transform our lives. The beauty of this process is that it does not require perfection, but rather a commitment to progress. Each small step taken with intention contributes to our development and brings us closer to the person we aspire to be. Number 2. The mirror of the soul. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies a profound understanding of self-awareness. This essential practice encourages us to engage in regular reflection, allowing us to scrutinize our daily actions and thoughts. By cultivating self-awareness, we lay the groundwork for personal growth and deeper insight into our true selves. One powerful recommendation within Stoicism is to set aside time for quiet reflection at the end of each day. This practice allows us to take stock of our actions and emotions, fostering a deeper connection with ourselves. As we review our day, we can ask ourselves important questions. Did my actions align with my values? How did I respond to the challenges I faced? By taking this time for introspection, we begin to develop a clearer understanding of our behaviors and motivations. Understanding our own values is crucial for fostering growth. The Stoics believe that a life guided by virtue is the path to true fulfillment. To live virtuously, we must first know what we stand for. This means examining our beliefs and desires and determining whether they serve our higher purpose. Through self-awareness, we can discern which aspects of our lives require adjustment and which align with our core principles. Daily reflection serves as a compass, guiding us toward clarity and alignment with our values. As we become more attuned to our actions, we gain insights that empower us to make conscious choices. This clarity helps us navigate the complexities of life with a greater sense of purpose and intention. When we live in accordance with our values, we experience a sense of fulfillment that transcends the superficial pursuits often emphasized in society. Moreover, self-awareness is not merely a passive exercise. It is an active pursuit of understanding ourselves in the context of our relationships and the world around us. The Stoic practice encourages us to consider how our thoughts and actions impact others, fostering a sense of empathy and connectedness. By reflecting on our interactions, we can recognize patterns that may need to change, enabling us to cultivate more meaningful connections. In essence, the journey of self-awareness and reflection is a continuous one. It invites us to delve deeper into our thoughts and behaviors, challenging us to confront our limitations and biases. This introspective practice empowers us to grow and evolve, shaping us into individuals who can respond to life's challenges with wisdom and grace. Number 3. Embracing humanity. In our interconnected lives, we inevitably encounter a diverse array of individuals, including those who challenge our patience or evoke irritation. Yet the essence of Stoic philosophy teaches us the invaluable practice of accepting others, recognizing that every person we meet plays a role in our personal development. This acceptance extends even to those who test our limits, inviting us to embrace the fullness of human experience. At the core of this practice lies the acknowledgement of our shared humanity. Each person, regardless of their behavior, is navigating their own struggles and aspirations. When we pause to consider the challenges others face, we cultivate empathy, transforming irritation into understanding. This shift in perspective allows us to view each interaction as an opportunity for growth, rather than a source of frustration. By recognizing the common threads that bind us all, we can foster a sense of connection that transcends our differences. Stoicism encourages us to release our judgment of others. Often we find ourselves quick to label individuals based on their actions or attitudes, viewing them through a lens of critique. However, this judgment only serves to create barriers between us and our shared humanity. Instead, Stoic wisdom invites us to suspend our evaluations and to approach each person with an open heart. By doing so, we not only honor their intrinsic value, but also liberate ourselves from the burdens of resentment and discontent. Central to this philosophy is the emphasis on controlling our responses rather than attempting to control others. While we cannot dictate how people behave, we possess the power to determine how we react to their actions. This autonomy is a cornerstone of Stoic thought, reminding us that our emotional well-being hinges not on the behavior of those around us, but on our internal responses. When we choose to respond with patience and compassion, we reclaim our power and create a more harmonious environment for ourselves and those we encounter. In practice, accepting others can be a profound act of self-discipline. It requires us to confront our own biases and emotional triggers, inviting us to reflect on why certain behaviors provoke irritation. Through this introspection, we uncover opportunities for personal growth and the development of virtues such as tolerance and kindness. This journey toward acceptance is not merely about tolerating the presence of others, but embracing the richness of human interaction in all its forms. By embracing humanity in its entirety, we cultivate a sense of peace that permeates our interactions. We become more resilient in the face of adversity, as our capacity for understanding shields us from the emotional turbulence that arises from conflict. In this way, acceptance transforms from a passive acknowledgement to an active practice, one that enriches our lives and the lives of those around us. Number 4. Embracing frustration as a catalyst for growth. Life is replete with challenges, often presenting us with situations that can evoke frustration and disappointment. Yet what if we could shift our perspective and view these moments not as setbacks but as fertile ground for personal growth? The Stoic philosophy offers us valuable insights, encouraging us to transform frustration into opportunity and harness our experiences for deeper learning. At the heart of Stoicism lies the concept that our reactions to external events define our experiences. Rather than allowing frustration to consume us, we can choose to respond with reflection and intention. Take, for example, the often dreaded time spent in traffic. While it may initially provoke irritation, this period can be reframed as an opportunity for personal introspection. Instead of succumbing to impatience, we can use this time to ponder our goals, reflect on our day, or simply practice mindfulness. By consciously redirecting our thoughts, we transform a negative experience into a moment of growth. This process requires us to develop tools that enable us to control our reactions. Stoicism teaches that while we cannot always dictate our circumstances, we can certainly dictate our responses. By cultivating awareness of our emotions, we can create a buffer against frustration, allowing us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This ability to pause and reflect empowers us to channel our energy into productive outcomes rather than letting frustration dictate our behavior. Consider the wise words of Marcus Aurelius, who reminds us that obstacles are not to be avoided but embraced as opportunities for self-improvement. When faced with adversity, we can ask ourselves what lessons are being presented. Each challenge carries the potential to teach us resilience, patience, and insight into our character. By viewing frustration as a teacher, we can extract valuable lessons that contribute to our personal development. Moreover, the Stoic approach encourages us to cultivate a mindset that seeks growth in every situation. This proactive perspective invites us to examine the root causes of our frustrations and address them directly. Are we frustrated because we have unrealistic expectations? Are we allowing external circumstances to dictate our happiness? By probing these questions, we can identify patterns in our behavior and adjust our responses accordingly. In embracing this journey, we learn that frustration can be a powerful catalyst for change. It urges us to step outside our comfort zones, challenge our assumptions, and strive for a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Each moment of frustration, when approached with a Stoic mindset, can propel us toward greater self-awareness and resilience. As we cultivate this approach, we foster a sense of inner peace that comes from recognizing our power over our responses. The Stoics remind us that while we cannot control external events, we can master our internal landscape. This mastery leads to a more fulfilling life, marked not by the absence of frustration, but by our ability to rise above it and learn from it. Number 5. The path to purposeful engagement. In our fast-paced world, filled with endless distractions and superficial engagements, it becomes increasingly vital to assess the commitments we undertake. Are activities enriching our lives, or are they merely diverting our attention from what truly matters? The Stoic philosophy encourages us to evaluate our commitments thoughtfully, ensuring that they resonate with our personal values and aspirations. At the heart of this inquiry lies the concept of conscious engagement. We must cultivate the habit of regularly reflecting on how we spend our time. This reflection invites us to consider whether our daily activities contribute to our sense of purpose or lead us down a path of aimlessness. By adopting this mindful approach, we gain clarity about our priorities and can eliminate the distractions that drain our energy and focus. In doing so, we not only enhance our productivity but also promote a sense of self-respect. When we make deliberate choices about how we invest our time, we honor our values and commitments to ourselves. This practice fosters a deeper sense of agency over our lives, empowering us to pursue endeavors that align with our true selves rather than succumbing to societal pressures or fleeting trends. It is essential to recognize that meaningful activities vary from person to person. For some, engagement may take the form of creative pursuits, while for others it may involve community service or personal development. The key is to identify what resonates deeply with us and to cultivate those interests with intention. By dedicating our time and energy to activities that reflect our authentic selves, we create a life rich with meaning and fulfillment. Moreover, aligning our commitments with our values allows us to cultivate resilience in the face of challenges. When we engage in activities that truly matter to us, we are more likely to persevere through difficulties. The Stoics remind us that obstacles are an inherent part of life, but our response to those challenges defines our character. By focusing on what we deem significant, we strengthen our resolve and foster a greater sense of purpose that can guide us through adversity. Ultimately, the journey toward purposeful engagement is a deeply personal one. It requires introspection and honesty as we confront our motivations and desires. Are we filling our schedules with busyness for its own sake? Or are we investing our time in pursuits that genuinely enrich our lives? The answers to these questions can lead us to profound insights about ourselves and our place in the world. Number 6. The power of gratitude and virtue. In the quest for personal fulfillment, the Stoic philosophy offers profound insights into the transformative power of gratitude and virtue. These two concepts serve as guiding principles that enhance our character and enrich our lives, allowing us to navigate the complexities of existence with grace and purpose. Gratitude, in its essence, is a powerful tool that shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have. In a society often preoccupied with the pursuit of more possessions, more achievements, more recognition, practicing gratitude invites us to pause and appreciate the abundance already present in our lives. This simple yet profound shift in perspective can lead to a deeper sense of contentment and joy. When we consciously acknowledge the positive aspects of our lives, we cultivate an attitude that fosters resilience in the face of challenges. The Stoics remind us that happiness is not derived from external circumstances, but from our internal mindset. By focusing on gratitude, we can transcend the negativity that often clouds our thoughts. Each day presents us with opportunities to express appreciation, whether for the warmth of the sun, the kindness of a friend, or the lessons learned through adversity. These moments of gratitude not only enhance our well-being but also empower us to build stronger connections with others. Equally important in this journey toward personal fulfillment is the practice of virtue. Virtue, defined as moral excellence, lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy. It encompasses traits such as kindness, honesty, courage, and justice. Qualities that shape our character and guide our actions. By striving to embody these virtues in our daily lives, we create a foundation for a meaningful existence. Practicing virtues like kindness and honesty is not merely a matter of personal ethics. It is a daily commitment that enriches our interactions and influences those around us. When we choose to act with integrity and compassion, we contribute to a culture of respect and understanding. Each act of kindness, no matter how small, resonates beyond ourselves, creating ripples of positivity in the world. Furthermore, the Stoic emphasis on virtue encourages us to reflect on our actions and intentions. It prompts us to ask ourselves whether our choices align with our values. In this way, virtue becomes a compass that guides us through the complexities of life, helping us make decisions that foster personal growth and contribute to the greater good. As we integrate gratitude and virtue into our daily practices, we begin to experience a profound transformation in our lives. Gratitude opens our hearts while virtue strengthens our character. Together they create a powerful synergy that enhances our sense of fulfillment. We find ourselves less focused on the fleeting pleasures of external validation and more attuned to the richness of our internal landscape. Number 7. The path of endless curiosity. In the ever-evolving journey of life, one of the most profound gifts we can cultivate is a mindset of continuous learning. This approach invites us to remain open to new experiences and ideas, transforming every moment into an opportunity for growth. Embracing a philosophy of lifelong learning not only enriches our understanding, but also enhances our capacity to engage meaningfully with the world around us. At the heart of this concept lies an essential truth. Curiosity is a powerful catalyst for personal development. The Stoics recognized that a curious mind is never stagnant, it is always seeking, always questioning. By remaining curious, we open ourselves to the vast tapestry of knowledge that surrounds us. Each encounter, each experience becomes a thread that weaves into the fabric of our lives, contributing to our growth as individuals. This engagement with the world allows us to see beyond the surface, fostering a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. To be engaged with the world is to adopt an active stance toward life, one that prioritizes exploration over complacency. This means stepping outside our comfort zones and venturing into the unknown. The Stoic philosophers understood that true wisdom is not simply the accumulation of facts, but the application of knowledge in our daily lives. By seeking out new experiences, we challenge our preconceived notions and expand our horizons, paving the way for richer insights. The pursuit of knowledge is not a mere intellectual exercise. It is an essential component of personal development. It encourages us to ask questions, to seek understanding, and to challenge the status quo. The act of learning can take many forms: reading, engaging in discussions, or simply being present in the moment and observing the world. Each of these experiences provides us with opportunities to grow and evolve. Moreover, this commitment to continuous learning fosters resilience. Life is inherently unpredictable, and by embracing the mindset of a lifelong learner, we prepare ourselves to adapt to whatever challenges may arise. When we view obstacles as opportunities to learn rather than insurmountable barriers, we cultivate a sense of agency in our lives. This perspective shifts our focus from what we cannot control to what we can influence, empowering us to navigate the complexities of existence with confidence. In fostering a spirit of openness, we also learn to embrace failure as a vital part of the learning process. The Stoics taught that setbacks are not indicators of our worth, but stepping stones on the path to mastery. Each failure carries with it valuable lessons, teaching us more about our limitations and strengths. By reframing failure as a necessary component of growth, we liberate ourselves from the fear of making mistakes, allowing us to pursue our passions with renewed vigor. As we commit to this path of endless curiosity, we enrich our lives with the wisdom of diverse perspectives. Engaging with different cultures, ideas, and experiences broadens our understanding of the human experience. It fosters empathy, enabling us to connect more deeply with others and appreciate the complexity of their journeys. This interconnectedness reminds us that we are all part of a larger narrative, one that thrives on shared knowledge and mutual growth. Number 8. The liberation of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful act that can free us from the heavy burdens of the past. Often we find ourselves shackled by resentment and negative emotions, weighed down by the actions of others. Yet the choice to forgive holds the potential for profound personal transformation. It is not merely about absolving others of their wrongdoings, it is about liberating ourselves from the chains that bind us to those experiences. To embrace forgiveness is to recognize that it is a conscious decision rather than a passive reaction. When we choose to forgive, we reclaim our power and take control of our emotional landscape. This act of liberation allows us to release the grip of anger and hurt, paving the way for personal growth. By letting go of these burdens, we create space for healing and renewal in our lives. It becomes a catalyst for positive change, enabling us to move forward unencumbered by past grievances. Moreover, forgiving others fosters a deeper sense of empathy and understanding. When we acknowledge the flaws and imperfections of humanity, we begin to see the bigger picture. Each person we encounter carries their own struggles and challenges, often acting from places of pain or insecurity. By extending forgiveness, we not only cultivate compassion for others, but also foster a more profound understanding of our shared human experience. This perspective allows us to view conflicts and disappointments through a lens of empathy rather than judgment. As we navigate our own journeys, it is essential to remember that forgiveness does not diminish the significance of the harm done. Instead, it acknowledges the reality of our pain while simultaneously allowing us to transcend it. This process involves confronting our emotions, processing our experiences, and ultimately choosing to release the hold that those experiences have over us. It is a courageous act that takes time and reflection, but the rewards are immeasurable. In essence, the power of forgiveness lies in its ability to transform our relationship with ourselves and others. When we forgive, we break the cycle of negativity that often perpetuates suffering. We create opportunities for healing and reconciliation, not only within our own hearts, but also in our relationships with others. This transformation can lead to deeper connections and a more compassionate understanding of the world around us. Number 9. The art of connection. In our increasingly fast-paced and often disconnected world, the significance of building meaningful relationships cannot be overstated. At the heart of these relationships lies a simple yet profound truth. Kindness and positive interactions are the bedrock of fulfilling connections. The Stoic philosophy emphasizes that the quality of our relationships reflects the virtues we practice, shaping not only our personal lives, but also the communities in which we live. Practicing kindness, regardless of how trivial a moment may seem, can have a cascading effect on our interactions. Each encounter, whether with a stranger or a close friend, presents an opportunity to express compassion and warmth. This small act can brighten someone's day and in turn enhance our own sense of belonging and purpose. It reminds us that every interaction matters, forming a thread in the intricate tapestry of our relationships. The Stoics teach us that virtue is not an abstract concept, but a practical guide to living well. By embodying virtues such as kindness, we create a ripple effect that fosters deeper connections. These virtuous practices lead to richer relationships and contribute to a positive atmosphere within our communities. When we approach others with genuine kindness, we open the door to understanding and empathy, building bridges that withstand the tests of time and circumstance. In cultivating these connections, we also enrich our own lives. Meaningful relationships offer us support during challenging times and celebrate our joys during moments of triumph. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely noted that the quality of our lives is not defined by external circumstances, but by the relationships we forge and the virtues we embody. In essence, by investing in our connections with others, we enhance our own lives. Moreover, the meaningful relationships are not just beneficial for us as individuals. They create a sense of community that uplifts everyone involved. When we practice kindness and foster positive interactions, we contribute to an environment where mutual respect and support flourish. This communal atmosphere encourages others to do the same, forming a virtuous cycle that strengthens the bonds among us. Building meaningful relationships also requires intentionality and reflection. The Stoics encourage us to examine our interactions and consider how we can improve them. Are we engaging in our conversations with genuine interest? Are we listening actively and responding thoughtfully? By cultivating self-awareness, we can identify areas for growth and make conscious choices that enhance our connections. In addition to kindness, authenticity plays a crucial role in building relationships that stand the test of time. When we present our true selves to others, we invite them to do the same. Authenticity fosters trust, creating a safe space for vulnerability and deeper understanding. This openness enriches our connections and allows us to navigate the complexities of life together. As we navigate our relationships, it is essential to remember that not every interaction will be perfect. Conflicts and misunderstandings are a natural part of human connections. However, by practicing Stoic principles, we can approach these challenges with grace and resilience. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, we can choose to respond thoughtfully, seeking common ground and understanding. Number 10. Living stoically, your path to fulfillment. As we arrive at the conclusion of our exploration into Stoicism, it's essential to embrace a call to action that encourages us to weave Stoic principles into the very fabric of our daily lives. The teachings of this ancient philosophy are not mere academic exercises, but powerful tools for cultivating a richer, more fulfilling existence. To truly appreciate the depth and practicality of Stoicism, I invite you to delve deeper into its vast resources. There are countless books, lectures, and online platforms where you can expand your understanding and application of these timeless concepts. Each resource offers a unique perspective that can enrich your journey toward personal growth and resilience. By actively engaging with these materials, you can uncover the wisdom of Stoic philosophers and learn to navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and strength. Integrating Stoic values into our lives requires intention and commitment. It's about consciously choosing to live according to principles that elevate our character and deepen our experiences. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control while accepting what we cannot change. This approach fosters a sense of peace amidst the chaos of life and empowers us to respond to adversity with grace. By prioritizing intentional living, we cultivate a mindset that seeks meaning in every moment. This doesn't mean avoiding discomfort or hardship. Rather, it encourages us to embrace these experiences as opportunities for growth. The Stoic way is not about seeking constant happiness, but about finding contentment and purpose through virtue, courage, and wisdom. Each day presents a new canvas on which we can paint our lives with the colors of resilience and integrity. As you move forward, consider how you can implement Stoic practices into your routine. Start small, perhaps through daily reflections, journaling, or mindfulness exercises. Engage in conversations about Stoicism with friends or join a community of like-minded individuals who are also on this journey. Each step you take will contribute to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. In essence, living stoically is a commitment to a life of meaning and fulfillment. It challenges us to rise above the noise and distractions of modern existence, urging us to focus on our inner landscape. By embracing Stoic principles, we can create a foundation of strength and resilience that enables us to navigate life's complexities with confidence and purpose. So take this invitation to heart. Explore the world of Stoicism, integrate its teachings into your daily life, and watch as you transform your existence into one marked by intentionality and depth. The journey may be challenging, but it is also profoundly rewarding, offering insights that can lead to a life not only lived but truly cherished.